Fuana from Hololive EN is graduating. And that actually caught me off guard because for people who I had, well, I mean, shouldn't say that, but for people that I was thinking that would not actually graduate at all, I actually thought Fuana was never going to graduate. Like, in all honesty, I just felt like, you know, she was pretty well established. There was just, you know, like no reason for her to graduate. But nope, she is graduating. I'm actually just fucking surprised. I think a lot of people were caught off guard by just, you know, just how I saw most of the comments too. A lot of people were just like, wait, what? Even Flipsy was caught off guard, and saw Flipsy's comment on that. And then I saw, well, Milfy, you know, I saw she did not, like, that caught everybody off guard 100%. So there's a lot of big people in there. We even have like Yago from, you know, the Cover Corp, even also, you know, saying, hey, you know, thank you, Fuana, for your work so far. And crazy part is, Sign did say like around this time VTubers tend to graduate. So I'm assuming that she's probably going to come back as an indie, you know, fingers crossed. But I mean, it's her life, so if she wants to come back as an indie on her past life account, that's all on her. But I just know, like, I think there's like a taboo for something like that in Japan for past life accounts. Not quite sure on that right there, but still not going to be the same though, since Fuana is graduating. That's it's kind of unfortunate. But, you know, I still wish her for the best of luck, like everybody that graduates. Next on a little bit right there that I completely forgot to talk about, and that was from last Sunday. And that was the Sea Dog calling out the blind hatred against Iron Mouse and other VTubers. I did put a comment on that, actually, which if you guys do follow me on Twitter, I did talk about that, saying this is really good. I know a lot of people were not happy about this, but Kai also did do a little collab with Iron Mouse. So to the people who hated on Iron Mouse because I guess they were still kind of coping with the loss that Kai lost the Streamer of the Year award to Iron Mouse. I mean, in all honesty, a lot of people were talking shit about her for that, and it's like, dude, why are you talking shit about her? And then they realized that she is, you know, she doesn't like to talk about, but if you know, you know why she did that fundraiser for. And those people immediately shot themselves in the foot and went into fucking hiding really quick. Like, again, you gotta check yourself and check who you're going to wreck before you wreck yourself and shoot yourself in the foot. Really fucking bad. So I'm very, very happy about Sea Dog talking about this right here. Especially since, you know, like, VTubers as a whole have just not been, like, very well received in the Western side. In the Japanese sphere, yes, and not just the Japanese sphere, like more of the, you know, the Asian continent right there, like, you know, Korea, Japan, Taiwan, like all those places, they, you know, VTubers are well received and well liked. Here though, it's a different story. It's a very big different story. People freak out when the words of VTubers. That's why you guys also saw a comment I posted earlier this weekend. Was it last week? I don't remember. Well, technically it was last week. Talking about like one word that will either bring people together or get haters in there and fight. And that's the word VTubers, and that always tends to get either people you know, rallied up or people wanting to just talk shit. So it's still going to be a thing, but I'm very happy that you know, Connor actually talked about this. A very big streamer talked about this, and I think this is probably a very, very good step in the right direction for things to come. Man that looks like he's about to take a picture with your $1,000 Ferrari as he drives it off a cliff. Trevor Jacob has re-uploaded the plane crash video that landed him 6 months in a prison sentence. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot to send stuff. That was the top comment. That guy's a genius. He's going places. I don't know who you are, but you have a Dragon Ball, very generic Dragon Ball profile. Sir, you're going places. You are going places. Yeah. See? See, this man looks like he will take your Ferrari and drive it off a cliff for content. And chat, and this landed him 6 months in prison. And actually, hang on. Oh yeah, he did. So when he came back out, he re-uploaded it. I don't know if that's the most stupidest thing I've ever seen and heard of in my entire life. Actually, no, it is. It's actually the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. One of few, unfortunately. One of few. I thought that was kind of funny right there. The fact that this guy got arrested for uploading a fake plane crash that then landed him 6 months in prison. Serves the 6 months in prison, comes back, uploads the video right away. Top comment right there. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot to unsub. Tell you, this guy's going places. I like this. The person at Dextro got that perfectly. Thank God though that, like, but it's kind of sad. And then there's like that's the video that sends it to some. Just it's very easy. You could tell he did that just purposely. I mean, chat, if you're gonna skydive, just hire someone to fly the aircraft and you just skydive. That's like, if you're going to skydive for content, why not pay for skydiving instead of renting like an aircraft that you're probably going to crash? I mean, that, like, it's cheaper and it's more safe, and there are professionals all around that can assist you in case something were to go wrong. Like, so what happens if there's a parachute malfunction? Like, you got the backup cord. You got one cord and another cord. What happens if both of them fail? Well, then that's why you have another buddy, because if his fail, then hey, at least you got someone going down with you. But if not, then you live to tell the tale for another day. And you have a pretty good story to talk about, too, to your grandkids. I mean, obviously, like, I'd probably be peeing on the way down. I'd probably not drink a lot of water. But I might drink a lot of water. And if that were to happen, then I might just pee. It'll be cold, just to let you know, because, the velocity and all that. Speaking of water, I'm drinking water right now. Expect that to come out in a little bit. And this is, again, our personal favorite guy right here, and man who likes to wear noodles on his head to make a fashion statement, Johnny Somali. Yeah, he has fled.
This is what I was looking for, actually.
And it was for acts like this that he did. Like, I mean,
Japan hates this thing.
I don't need to play the whole thing, but the fact that he left,
Tell him why. Let me sit down with this. Hold on.
it's insane. Like, I don't need to play the whole video. Like, this is the video right here. It's from Alex and Friends. I misspelled that. Alexi and Friends. But yep, Johnny Somali escaped to North Korea to avoid a 36-year prison sentence. But why? I mean, why? I honestly feel like, I mean, chat, if you're very familiar with how, like, the North Koreans are, yeah, he probably cooked. And not in a good way. Depends on how you guys want to see it, though. But in all honesty, it's not good. I mean, that was his plan to begin with. I honestly am just, like, genuinely surprised. All right, and this is a little segment I like to do every Sunday, and that is Meanwhile on the internet. Meanwhile, on the internet, Elon Musk is considering buying Hasbro to secure the rights to D&D. All I can say to that is, well, we're, shit. He's probably going to change the name of D&D to XYZ. Because, I mean, guys, I don't need to explain it. He literally changes everything to X. Like, everything has X. His son has X in his name. It will become X and X. Exactly. D&D is now going to become X and X, which almost sounds like an off-brand site. Be very careful, D&D players. Yeah, I can't wait for Hasbro to now get fucked by, you know, Elon. X and X. Again, sounds like just off-brand site, 100%. Meanwhile, on the internet, if you guys haven't been seeing this lately, and this is from Amazon Prime, the Mega Man episode, a video game, and I mean, like, I don't need to say it's basically turning into this right here, 100%. And this is the secret level series. I don't know how to feel about this. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like it's too AI generated? I don't know. Maybe that's me. Maybe we're at that point where we can't tell if anything's AI generated or not. Will I watch that coming out on December 10th? Yes. What am I expecting this to be good? I don't know. Gotta wait and see. Can't judge something early on when you can't even see the whole thing. Meanwhile, on the internet, new reports of CPDR via Eurogamer are going to be launching the next Witcher. I honestly was kind of surprised. I actually didn't think they'll do a new Witcher because people were saying the Witcher series was done. So, and they said they've gotten lessons learned from Cyberpunk. There is no magic. There was only hard work and making sure they stay on the right course. I'm still hoping for Cyberpunk 2, so there is that. And they've also learned from the launch, I'm hoping, from Cyberpunk how bad it was, because it was it was quite something right there. So I'm hoping they learn from that. Lessons learned right there. Don't deliver something you can't really promise right away. I'm really hoping that's the main lesson they learned from that. If you do not remember the launch of Cyberpunk, refresher, Cyberpunk was not in a ready to launch state, and it had to get pulled from Sony's store, and no one could play it because it was causing PlayStations to not work. So kind of bad, actually very bad. And that shall do it for today.